What's up, guys? Seb here. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 3 of Talking Nerdy. And it is a Halloween special episode where I'm going to be talking about the 5 games that scared the shit out of me to the point where I could not even finish them. So stay tuned for that. First on our list is a classic horror game, Resident Evil 2. I played this probably when I was about 11 or 12 on my N64 at the time, and I have to say, no horror game since has affected me the same way that Resident Evil did. There was scenes in this game, jump scares and everything like that, that just disturbed me to my core, just scared the living pants off my younger self to the point where I could not have a solid night's sleep for a very, very long time. And it wasn't just that the game had jump scares, it wasn't that. It was also the fact that the game, in my opinion, was also very disturbing. I couldn't wrap my head around like the zombie dogs and like some of the creepier monsters, especially the lickers. For some reason, the lickers have this really dark part of my brain that, like, even to this day, they really creep me out. They really freak me out. I don't know, that cutscene in Claire's playthrough where you first encounter a licker, just it's still etched in my brain as one probably the scariest moments, most disturbing moments for me in that game. And it wasn't even like a jump scare. It's just seeing this creature, this grotesque creature, just really disturbed me as a child. So definitely first on this list. Well, not first on this list, but there's no order. But definitely one of the games that I could not finish. I have actually not gone back to finish the game. I have not picked up Resident Evil 2 ever since that. I have played Resident Evil games. I've beaten Resident Evil games. I've started playing them again since Resident Evil 4 came out. And I've played since then, completing them without too much of a problem. But I still I have no desire to go back and play Resident Evil 2 at all. Next on this list is a newer game, and it is Alien Isolations. Yes, Alien Isolations is definitely one of the games that scares the living hell out of me, and I actually like the Aliens games. Probably one of the few people in the world who actually enjoyed Alien vs. Predator and those likes. I haven't actually played Colonial Marines, but that's a topic for a different story. But anyways, yes, Alien Isolations has scared the Jesus out of me. I actually have maybe only played a few hours of the game, and I'm at the point where you're trying to get medical supplies for your injured colleague, and I have not been able to get past that point because the alien always kills me, and it always scares the crap out of me, and it is mentally and physically exhausting. So Alien Isolation definitely deserves to be on this list. There's definitely been times, I've played this game with a room full of people in the daylight, and I have squealed like a little girl, and I'm not proud of it, but I cannot get through this game. I just can't. It bothers me the way the alien kills you, the stalking mechanic, and again, this thing that's going on in horror games these days, and probably what's bothering the most, is the fact that you can't really fight back. You have a revolver, you have weapons and stuff like that, but you can't use them against the alien. The alien is this ever-present one shot, one kill kind of thing, and that it's probably that constant stress that makes me unable to play this game. On top of the fact, every time I get in a freaking ventilation duct, I have images in my head of the alien being around that corner, and I'm not mentally prepared to handle with that type of scare. So again, Alien Isolation has a big deserves really to be on this list for me. But I'm sure a lot of people out there have probably beaten the game, played the game, loved the game, or possibly even hate the game. But yeah, this is definitely one of the scarier games I've played in recent memory. And next on our list is also a rather new game. It is Outlast. Outlast is a game that I cannot finish, like every game on this list, but it is progressively getting harder and harder for me to even play these games for extended period of time. Like Alien Isolations, I've played a few hours of. Resident Evil 2, I've gotten like through halfway through the game before I had to like put it down and not play it ever again. Outlast, literally, I probably play, if I ever do play it, in like 10 to 15 minute increments, just because I can't handle the stress of that game. Like people live or really enjoy that sort of feeling when it comes to horror video games, and that is just something that I'm not good with at all. I can't handle any of that at all. And the setting and this concept that everybody is like insane, and again, it's another game where you can't fight back like Alien Isolations. That really bothers me. It really puts me on edge. Like I just don't feel safe. And that's the point of the horror game, is that like you're not supposed to feel safe, but the fact that like you hide in a locker, and like the locker is not necessarily going to be the best place for you to be, because they can just pick you out of it. They can just grab you. It's at random, but like it has to happen to me once, and I'll be like, oh my god, freaking the fuck out, and I don't want to do that, and I just can't do it. So Outlast is definitely a game that I am unable to play. And I know a lot of people are probably excited for Outlast 2. I've seen some people play that game. There's the demo of that game, and I already know, nope. That game is not going to be in my Steam library ever. Nope, never. Next is going to be probably one of the simplest horror games on this list, and that is Five Nights at Freddy. I have played the first one for maybe 10 minutes, and that was enough for me to never ever have to pick it up again. Never. I can't do it. I just can't do it. The jump scares are there, and they are real, people. They are real jump scares. Like, my heart skips a beat every single time. I am not prepared for them. No matter if, like, I'm sure if I've played, if I play this game for a long time, I'm never going to be prepared for any of those jump scares. And just like this concept, again, it's another disturbing, dark concept where it's like there's these machines that come alive and they eat you pretty much, and they stuff you within the machine. It's just gruesome. I don't like it. They're all possessed. They're possessed toys. They're possessed toys. Like that's that's there with like demon children, is like possessed toys. Like I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it at all. It is probably I can say with all confidence that it is probably the second scariest game that I have ever played in my life, and that's because the number one scariest game is coming up next. And finally, number one on this list, and possibly the scariest game I've ever played in my life, is not even a fucking game. It is a demo, for Christ's sake, and it is PT. PT has scarred me for life. I cannot play this game. I have tried to play it with the purpose of seeing the ending, the Silent Hill ending, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I even gone on and done walkthroughs and like tried to figure out all the ways to get it, and no matter how hard I try, I just can't fucking get that game. I can't beat it, and it's not because I don't know what to do, but it's because I just can't do it. Like the game scares me every time there's anything creepy, anything weird going on. I have to pause it. I have to turn off the game. I have to like take a breather. I have to like go for a walk. I just can't do it, and it like ruins my day. That demo, because it's not, like I said, it's not even a fucking game. That demo ruins my day. Like, even if I watch clips on YouTube, they ruin my day. I have no idea. Oh my God, like just talking about it is putting me on edge. Like, ugh. So yeah, PT is not even a game. It's a demo, and that is why it's number one on my list of all-time scary games. Just because I can't even imagine a game like that if it was real. And it's like simple. You're walking it down a hallway, and it's like just perfectly crafted as far as noise is concerned, and like and visuals and jump scares, and it's just the atmosphere, and that's what that game gets right. And I have to take my hat off to PT, and I have to say I'm a little bit sad that it would never became like a full-fledged game or became Silent Hill like it was supposed to be, because that game may have been the scariest game I've ever played, and I may never play the final product or actually finish the damn game. But that game, or that demo, I should stop calling it a game, that demo has, like, given me nightmares. Like, I would shake, I would do all these kind of things. It was not a fun game to play, but I cannot deny the fact that this game, or this demo, I keep calling it a game, I'm sorry, this demo has, like, I don't want to, I could maybe even say change the face of horror games, just because it shows that you don't need a lot to scare the crap out of people. And I know for a fact that this demo has scared the crap out of a lot of fucking people. Hey guys, so yeah, that's kind of the list of the 5 games that I could not beat because they scared the living fucking pants off me. So yeah, if you guys have any similar games that you could not complete because they scared you too bad, or are you a complete and total badass and can play horror games like it's nothing, please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to have a discussion on what horror games are your favorites, which one scared you the most, especially since it's Halloween. I'm looking forward to maybe talking about that a little bit more. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. If you guys don't ever want to miss another episode of Talkin Nerdy, please hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Yeah. And don't forget that every Monday, Thursday, and Friday that I do live streams. So Mondays, Multiplayer Mondays, which I'll be doing, which should be doing while this video is up, or would have already done. So be sure to go over to twitch.tv/Seb the Enthusiast. You can see all my past broadcasts. You can definitely hit that follow button so that way you get nice little email notifications whenever I go live. That'd be really appreciated. Thank you so much for that. And then Thursdays, Throwback Thursdays, where I play a retro game. I'm going to try and play the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, or Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, and try and play that through if I can get the stream working on that one. And then on Fridays is Freestyle Fridays, where I'll be playing whatever game I feel like, or if you guys have recommendations, please feel free to also leave those in the comment section below. And sure, always follow me on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/Seb the Enthusiast, or, excuse me, my Twitter handle is Enthusiastic Seb. Feel free to reach me over there. I'm always on Twitter, I'm always on Facebook. Love to hear from you guys. All right, I'm Seb the Enthusiast. Hope you enjoyed this list. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Talking Nerdy. And as always, stay enthusiastic, my friends, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.